G'day guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Now today I've got another new drone in for review. This is the LYZRC L900 and it's one of those foldable and portable under 250 gram drones. It's a GPS drone and it's claimed to have a 4K wide angle camera lens on this one. As you can see here, you can get it in 3 different colors. You've got the black, the grayish white and the orange, and I have the orange one, as you can clearly see there. Now this drone comes in at around $80 US to about $100 US, give or take. I'll leave the links in the description below, guys. You can check all the specs and details out. I'll be covering a few of the specs here before I take it for a flight. Okay guys, so it comes in a nice carry case here to start off, and here it is here, guys. We've got some documentation here in English. Looks like it's been printed out on a computer. We've got some software instructions as well. Got some QR codes here for the app. Okay, and this does take 5G. You need a 5G capable phone for this one. And it even tells you here, so you need a phone with dual band Wi-Fi that can connect to both the 2.4 gigahertz band and the 5G band. So make sure your phone has a 802.11 AC Wi-Fi just down here, okay guys, to be able to use this drone. Alright, so there's a bit of a quick start guide here. Here's the Chinese instructions, and here is the actual instructions of the English language here. So very detailed, everything you need to know about calibration, to set it up, and yeah, basically how to fly it and what all the button commands are. Okay, there's even a little parts list there too. Alright, so anyway guys, this little drone is foldable, like I said at the start. It's a nice bright orange here. As you can see, it's another one of those Mavic Mini style drones. There's a whole heap of these style drones that's saturated the market now. If you look online anywhere, there's a whole heap of them. So it's kind of hard to keep count with all the different brands, okay? Now this one has a tiltable camera, guys, electronic tilt. It's just an up and down tilt, and it has a, well, they claim a 4K HD camera lens in it. Now I believe that's just for photos, guys. I believe, just like many other drones out there, like the EX5 E-Sheen that I reviewed a couple of months ago, for example, had a similar setup where it takes 4K resolution photos via the app and 1080p for video. But as you can see here, they've made a little support for the camera, made it look like a axis gimbal, but it is not, guys, okay? The camera on this one has a 120 degree wide angle lens, which is nice. So you're going to get a really good field of view when you're flying and taking those photos or videos. Okay, so it folds out, guys, all the legs. The front ones first and do the back ones last, okay, the rear legs. We have brushless motors here, like many of these little budget GPS drones do. Okay, 2-piece props as well. On the bottom here we have an optical flow sensor. You probably can switch that camera. I'll have to look when I fly it with the app, but most of these drones with the optical flow camera here, that usually has a 720p resolution, so you can see what's under you, and it also stabilizes this quad when you're flying in altitude hold mode. This is switchable from GPS mode to altitude hold mode. So once it's in the altitude hold mode, that camera will relay many images really quickly to the ground below it, and it will keep it stable. So it's almost like a GPS when you're flying indoors. Okay. All right. So I can see the a bit of venting here on the bottom. We can see the little Wi-Fi FPV camera. Now this drone is just like the EX5 and others similar to it. It's just Wi-Fi compatible only, guys. There is no SD card on this, as you can see. Okay, there is none to be found. Now the battery on this one is a 2200 milliamp hour. Let me just press that in and take it out. That was in there pretty tight. This is a 22 milliamp hour, 7.4 volt 2S LiPo battery, okay, in a proprietary case here. Okay, now they're claiming that we're going to get 28 minutes of flight time out of this. I think we are going to get a pretty good flight time, but it'll be interesting to see if it's going to be 28 minutes. I'm thinking maybe around the 20-ish minutes mark, you know, so we'll see. Might surprise me. But as you can see, here's the pins to connect it to the drone, and we've got a USB via micro USB cable. So any Android device, you can hook up the cable to that. Okay, so very common thing these days with these drones. They all use that sort of charging system. All right, so that's the drone there. Onto the remote controller here. Okay, nice little remote controller, and we've got some arms here that swing out so you get a good grip on it. Okay, see these antennas, are they fake or are they real? There is no wire in there, guys, so these are just for show. Okay, so we've got some fake antennas there. Pretty decent gimbal sticks. It is a lightweight controller, so it's very much like a toy grade controller, guys. We've got the little door there. You can fit a pretty decent sized phone, okay, with your phone holder. On and off switch just here, and we've got a really nice telemetry display here. This LCD screen, backlit with a blue LED, okay. It's really nice. Got your GPS home return button there. Oh no, that's the GPS on and off button, guys. Sorry about that. So you hold it down, it turns on, it shows that green light when you're in GPS mode. Hold it down, and that light turns off. So this is altitude hold mode, guys, okay? Got on and off switch, of course. This looks like an unlocking motors button for automatic takeoff and possibly automatic landing. We have the gyro reset button here, so you press that to on a level surface to reset the gyrometer in the quadcopter. And this is the calibration key for the compass, okay, to calibrate the compass. On the top here we have a headless mode button, okay, just click that once, it'll be in headless mode. Does not indicate, oh yeah, it indicates with this light here, headless mode on or off, so that's nice to see. You can tell whether you're in headless mode or not. Okay, and we've got the up and down tilt camera function there. Up and down. On this side we have the camera button here, so a quick press will show that flash the actual snapshot icon. Okay, so that's for photos. Hold it down and you're taking video. Okay, so that's nice to see. There's no guesswork whether you pressed it or not. It's actually giving you confirmation. So all you have to do is, while you're flying, look down on the screen. You can see the camera is rolling. So that's really good. So on the telemetry screen, we also have, let's see if I can focus. We've got the antenna strength there, the signal strength. We've got a satellite icon there, and where it's got 0 pieces, that is your satellite counter. On the top right, we have the transmitter battery life, which is half charged, so I have to charge this transmitter up. And the RX is for the drone battery. And on the bottom here, we've got the height in meters and distance in meters. Okay, guys? And when you do switch your speed rates up the top here, we've got 3 speed rates. 2, 3, 2, 1. So you go to the left to decrease the speed, and you go to the right to increase it. Now when you do that, you can see there'll be an icon there. So low speed rate, 2, 3, it'll show the RH, so high rate. Alright, guys? Now this transmitter doesn't take any AA batteries at all. As you can see here, there's no battery tray. So this one is a rechargeable transmitter, which is nice to see. I like these ones. You don't need any AA batteries. You just charge it up with the cable provided, which is another Android style USB to micro USB cable there. So I believe this one has a 180 milliamp hour 1 cell in it. Alright, guys, so there you go. And all that's left is just a goodie bag, and it's just going to have set of props here. So we've got a full set of props just there, a screwdriver and the cable provided. Okay. Now, on the listing, it says this drone weighs around 213 grams. So it is under the 250 grams, so you don't have to register it. So let's have a look and see if it does actually weigh that much. I've got my trusty little scales here. Okay, there it is there. I'll fold it up just to make it easier. Okay, so let's put it upside down here. And they did claim 213 grams, and it does weigh 212.03. So that's really neat, guys. You don't have to register this little drone. Okay. Alright, so anyway guys, that concludes the unboxing overview. I'm going to charge this up and we'll take it for a flight. So I'll catch you guys out at the field. G'day guys, I'm out here with the LYZRC, the L900. And we're going to take it for a test flight. Now the wind has picked up, which is not unusual here in Perth, so I'm going to take it for a flight anyway. So I'm going to turn on the transmitter, hold down the button. You hear that chime. Okay, now with this one, just like any other toy grade quad, you got to go up and down with the throttle and it'll bind to the drone. Okay, so now first, what I want to do is look up the Wi-Fi so we can connect to the drone itself. Okay, it's called M85G 4K with a bunch of numbers. We're going to connect to it now. Okay, that should be connected. Get out of that. And I'll do a screen recording now. I want to go in the HFun Pro app. And I'll start a screen recording. Just got the microphone on. Yep. Now we've got a confirmation beep there. That shows that we've got 12 satellites, guys. Okay, so we're in the screen recording. It's saying be 3 meters distance away from the drone. And we've got Wi-Fi FPV. Okay, so now what we want to do, we're on a flat level surface. We want to do the gyro calibration. The lights are blinking quickly, then they stop, and we've got a buzzer showing us that's finished. And then we want to do the compass calibration before we take off. So it's this button here. Hold it down and the lights are flashing quickly. So we'll do a couple of turns clockwise. Heard a beep then have it facing down with the camera facing down. Clockwise again. Another beep. So we're ready to take off, guys. Got 13 satellites now. So what I want to do is record. So we're going to press the recording button. Okay, it's showing that it's recording. Is it recording or is it stopped? It's sort of on the screen there. I'll do it from the app. See how that works. Anyway, let's take it up. You see the stability of it. Now the counter is showing now on the app. Okay, so it's pretty stable in this wind. I mean, it is getting pushed around a bit. It only weighs 213 grams. But it does have GPS lock. There we are. Right, so let's take it out a bit. Turn it around. And we'll fly it out. We're just in first rate. So to change the rates is this dial here. I'll go to rate 2. I just push that dial to the right. And we've got Wi-Fi FPV. Doesn't look too bad. Flying pretty nicely here. Yeah, not bad at all in second rate. So first off, what I might do, I'll just send it out there a bit. Try to see how the Wi-Fi FPV goes to the end of this field. There's a sand pit there, I'll aim for that. Go that way. Still got Wi-Fi FPV. Okay, it just stopped there at around 90 meters away. So we'll do a GPS home return from there. I did get the Wi-Fi back just then. I did press the GPS home return, and it's come back rather quickly there, guys. Look at that. Very quick. From 90 meters away. So this, we'll tilt the camera down a bit, as far as it will go. The wind is picking up, guys, so like I said, it's a very lightweight drone. It's doing not too bad, it's holding its own. It's probably going to miss the mark a bit here, we'll see what happens. It's pretty close, but it's going to miss the mark because of the wind, I think. Oh, very good. Alright, I'll finish that recording. And what we'll do, I've put the camera all the way down. So I want to bring that up. As you can see, it just works off a one axis, up and down tilt. Pretty smooth operation with that. 19 satellites now. Just take it up again. Alright. So what I might do is take a couple of photos. Okay, so I'll try to use the controller for the photos. See what happens there. Okay, it's taking a photo there. I just went out of the app then, guys. Go back into it. Confirm. Alright, we're back into the app. I don't know what happened there, just got out of the app. I'll try using the app for the photos. Okay, bring one down here. Try another photo, I'll just tap the app there. Okay, let's try some of these follow me functions. So on this side, got one that does with the controller. Okay, let's see if it works. I'll press record for this. Okay, well, it is following me. It's backing up. But it is it is sort of yaw to the left and the right to try to stay with me. So as you can see, I'm out of shot here and it's sort of doing its own thing. It is following though, but it's not really that accurate, as you can see there. I just stopped and there it is there. Okay, I cancelled that follow me. Try the orbit, which is this icon here, and I'll tilt the camera down a bit. Okay, and then I'll choose just any of those circles. You can go left or right, and it's going forward and it's facing the other way there, and it should perform the orbit mode. There we go. I'll take my sunnies off for a minute so I can see the phone a bit better. So it is doing the orbit. That's not bad. It'll be interesting to see the flight time of this. It looks like we're half a battery already. So I don't think we're going to get the, I just cancelled the circle fly. Don't think we're going to get the 28 minutes, but who knows. Should get pretty decent flight time anyway. So just send it over there, bring the camera up again. Couple of ravens there cruising along. All right, I'll take another photo of here. So I'll get out of that. We'll take a photo while it's a bit higher in the air. Take a couple more photos here just to see the quality of the camera. Now the camera is supposed to be shooting video in 1080p and taking interpolated 4K photos. Now the sprinkler system just started. So I'll have to move my stuff. Okay. So I'll just leave it there for a second. I'll leave my landing pad there. Doesn't worry me if that gets wet. But I'll leave the case up here somewhere. Alright. So there's a camera option here too where you can look at the ground. And that's supposed to be in 720p mode. So there's some different options here. Lens switch. Okay. There's another one here where you can see my face. So there's a few different options here, guys. There's a three-way option there, so you can see below us, and on the screen the front camera. Go back into here. I like this one. This is not too bad. So I'll go over them trees over there, for example. I'll take it up a bit higher. We should be able to get a ground shot of the tree. See, I'm above the tree there. Just play around with these options a bit. No, not that one. Nearly getting wet here. There's a three-way option there. Actually, showing the one on the left is showing my view from in front of me from my camera. See that with my hand? So it almost acts like a hat cam. So that's rather interesting. So I think this is pretty cool. How you've got three ways of different views, and there is many more. I'll scroll through. I mean, you got a whole bunch more. That one there. So it's the first time I've seen that on the H-Fun Pro app. Just kick it up into third rate, and it's flying really nicely, guys, in third rate. Take some video while we're at it. So I'm out at around 81 meters over there. So it is a very nice flyer for, you know, the $80 US to $100 with the 3 battery combo. I'm gonna get wet. Got soaking wet. Okay, looks like it's coming home now. Oh, well, that cooled me down a bit, guys. So, yeah, it looks like low battery warning. This is going to be the flight time. Let's see what it does. I had a feeling it's not going to get the advertised flight time. Oh, so this is just the first level of battery warning, guys. So it has got a geo fence. I'll just stand up here. Okay, so let's get out of that. I think I won't let you change if you're recording. Okay, so I'll just get out of that and we'll try to go back to the normal normal settings here. But I like that view. That's a pretty cool little view there. I like this one better. The let's try to record with this for a little bit. So it won't it's not recording now. Okay. So I'm in low level battery LVC, but it's got a geofence, so it won't go any further than around that 30-meter radius. All right. So I'll bring it in, I think, for a landing. Oh, it is trying to come home anyway by itself. Okay, here we go. Come on, come down. I'll just catch it. Alright guys, well, there you have it. That is the LYZRC. I'm just going to go up here actually. Let's go up here. So there's the LYZRC L900 GPS drone. It's not a bad flyer, guys. I'll put a annotation on the screen of the flight time that we got from start to finish of this flight. I've got a feeling it's in the 15-minute mark by the look of it. You know, of today's flight, 15 maybe. But as you can see, the app has some pretty cool options, especially with this split screen, you know, camera here. Looks pretty cool. So yeah guys, I mean, as you can see, it is rather windy today. Didn't do too badly out there. Held its own for such a lightweight quad. It's only 213 grams, but I'd recommend this one for beginners, guys. If you want to, you know, experience a GPS drone and you've got a bit of a budget of around 80 to 100 bucks, this one might be a fun one for you just to try out. We'll check the photos and videos that were recorded to the HFun app, and I'll include them in this video and we'll see how good they turned out. It's supposed to take 4K photos and 1080p video, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, for $80 guys, it sort of reminds me of the Eachine EX5. Didn't really have much lag in the actual FPV feed, which was pretty good. So yeah, not too bad for the money, guys. I do recommend this one as a beginner's GPS quadcopter. So thanks very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, I'll leave the description to where to buy this from Banggood in the description below. I'll leave the link and a coupon code. I do have a coupon code for this. It was sent to me, so I'll include that, so you can get it even cheaper than 80 bucks US. So yeah, till next time guys, happy flying and enjoy the hobby. Okay, bye for now.